She had nothing, yet gave love like it was gold. My love. I met a woman who owned nothing. No kingdom, no luxury, no throne. Yet she carried a treasure inside her heart that outshined every crown ever made. She had empty hands, but when she touched my soul, it felt like the world had placed 1,000 blessings in my chest. She had no diamonds, yet her smile lit my nights, brighter than the lamps of a palace. She had no fame, yet one whisper of her love felt more royal than the cheers of any crowd. My love. When she looked at me, she didn't see a prince, a ruler, a man of power. She saw a human being who simply needed a place to rest his heart. And she became that place. She gave love like it was gold, as if she owned every sunrise, as if she was the queen of the heavens themselves. Her heart was poor, but her love was rich. Her life was simple, but her soul was royal. And the way she held me, with sincerity, with purity, with devotion, was something no treasure in this world could replace. My love. I have walked through deserts of loneliness, stood on mountains of power, traveled through oceans of noise, but nothing ever felt like the warmth of her quiet love, shared with trembling hands, that had nothing, yet gave me everything. And from that moment, I knew, some people don't give love, they become love. She came to me with empty pockets, yet her presence felt like a blessing, worth more than gold. She didn't know anything about kingdoms, but she knew everything about hearts. She didn't speak in poetry, but every word she said felt like a verse written by destiny itself. Her eyes carried the softness that only struggle can give. Her hands carried the gentleness that only hardship can teach. She had nothing, yet she had everything that mattered. My love. When she smiled, the world around me changed. The storms calmed. The heaviness left my chest. The chaos inside me found silence. She didn't heal me with medicine. She healed me with presence. She didn't fix my life. She touched my heart, and life fixed itself. She gave me loyalty in a world full of masks. She gave me devotion in a world full of doubt. She gave me a home in a world full of loneliness. And all she asked for was honesty. Just truth. Just heart. Just me. She had nothing, yet she gave love like it was gold. Like she mined it from her soul. Like she created it in her veins. And my love, that kind of love, cannot be bought, cannot be traded, cannot be replaced. My love, there are people who love you because of what you own, because of what you show, because of what you can give. But she loved me for who I was, when I had nothing to offer, except a tired soul and a wounded heart. She held my silence, understood my pain, and stayed when everyone else left. She didn't want my crown. She wanted my truth. She didn't want my power. She wanted my peace. She didn't want my wealth. She wanted my heart. And I had given it to no one. But she came with empty hands and took it with pure love. Her love was soft, but strong enough to pull me out of darkness. Her love was simple, but deep enough to drown every fear inside me. My love, how rare it is to find someone who gives without counting, loves without expecting, stays without demanding, and believes without proof. That was her. She had nothing, yet she taught me the true definition of wealth. Not gold, not jewels, not crowns, but a heart that knows how to love, even when life has given it nothing at all. My love, there were nights when I looked at her and wondered How does someone who has so little give love that feels like a kingdom? She never answered with words. She answered with presence. Every time I fell, she lifted me. Every time I doubted, she reassured me. Every time I broke, she held the pieces. With shaking but faithful hands. She didn't know the language of the elite, but she spoke the language of the soul. She didn't know the value of riches, but she knew the value of feelings. She didn't know what power meant, but she knew what loyalty meant. My love. Her love made me understand that some people love quietly, but deeply. They don't shout their devotion. They show it in actions, in patience, in kindness, in sacrifices hidden from the world. And she made sacrifices no one ever saw, no one ever knew, except me. She had nothing, yet her love felt like a crown, placed gently on the tired head of a king who had forgotten what love felt like. My love. Today I stand with all that I own. Success, influence, respect, power. But none of it compares to the love she gave me when she had nothing. She taught me that real wealth is not measured in gold, but in the sincerity of a heart that chooses you, even when it has nothing to gain. She taught me that real love doesn't wait for perfect moments. It gives. It heals. It stays, even when life offers no comfort. She taught me that loyalty is the purest form of treasure, and a soul that loves you honestly is richer than any kingdom on earth. My love. If the world asked me what my greatest fortune is, I would answer only this: a woman who had nothing, yet gave me love, as if she held the universe in her heart. Sparkles if this touched your heart even a little. Comment, her love was gold. And let the world know you believe in real love.